Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is another Near Protocol update video, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about another update from the Consensus 2022 conference that happened in Austin, Texas. And if you're unfamiliar, it is one of the largest crypto conferences that happens. All sorts of different blockchains, pretty much every single blockchain you can think of was there. There's a lot of huge companies that attend as well. A lot of big names, actors, actresses, musicians attend this. It's a great place to meet up, learn about the future. There's a lot of big updates that come out of this conference in general. And if you would like, it looks like you can already buy tickets for next year's 2023 in Austin, which is very, very good to see. The main thing I wanted to talk about is one of the things that the CEO, Flament, talked about. She had one little, presentation where she stood out and kind of talked about the Near Foundation. And if you're unfamiliar with Marike, she's a French-born computer engineer. She's worked across the globe. She's worked with Louis Vuitton and Expedia's Hotels.com, and she's now the CEO of the Near Foundation. And before joining Near, she pioneered the niche blockchain products into globally recognized brands, scaling Circle from like USDC Circle from 0 to 2 million users in less than 2 years, which is awesome. So she's passionate for diversity and inclusion, and she was recognized in the Women in FinTech. A lot of good accolades, very, very good leader. So happy to see it. But we'll check out this highlight that she gave, and it's titled The Web3 World According to Near. I really like what she has to say and just the impacts for the future. So on the second day of Consensus, Flament gave a speech on the feature stage entitled The Web3 World According to Near, building upon her opening remarks on day one. She painted a clear picture of how Web3 and Near will evolve in the upcoming years and why she still believes that crypto can fulfill the promise of redefining money and creating a more inclusive world. So as we know, right now, the banks hold all the power. So crypto is one way to kind of redefine that, where yes, there still are banks, there still are exchanges, but it gives power back to the people as well. Like if you choose to, you hold the coins, so if you have your own wallet, you have your own keys, then you hold your own money. And it's more inclusive that way. So if there's a dictatorship out there that leads to hyperinflation, you still have some Bitcoin or some Near protocol coins that you can hold on to. So Flament also addressed the current market conditions and pointed out the importance of an even deeper commitment to building during a bear market. So we have much more talent, funding, and infrastructure than the last bear market, which is really, really good to see. So last bear market, it was the 2018 rise and crash, and that lasted for another 2 to 3 years. And during that bear market, there were some, advances, but not quite as much as hypothetically, if this is it is a bear market for sure, but another crypto winter for another 2 to 3 years. Now we have a lot more developers who are going to continue to get at it with or without the spotlight, which is good to see. So while it seems that the world is filled with bad news, that is not the time for pessimism, but for action. It's urgent that we make even more progress at a faster pace than ever. So Flament restated Near's commitment to creating an open, inclusive Web3 based on the 3 pillars: ownership, community, and incentives. Once self-sovereign individuals gain ownership over their data, Flament said, only then can we collectively fight exploitive behavior by Web2 giants. So like Facebook has so much data on everyone, as much as you like them or hate them, but Google has a lot of data on everyone. And it's not data that we really consent to. We don't have an option. If you want to use the internet, then yes, you have to consent to it. But with Web3, then we choose what data we would like to provide, which is great. So after the notion of ownership has been decentralized and turned its head, Flament predicted that we can rethink modes of incentivizing participation and building community. And while Flament observed that some consensus were bearish on X to earn phenomena, in her opinion, the trend has barely scratched the surface. So Sweatcoin is continuing to onboard users in Web3 in the Near protocol, and then not to mention SailGP, which I made a video about. So one of the newer partners, as you can see over here, to the Near protocol, which is great because it's carbon neutral, and that just brings, more validity to the ESG concerns for the Near protocol. Another one is the Armored Kingdom, which I also just recently made a video about, but this is advancing, storytelling, NFTs, sci-fi, and bringing it all together. So entertainment with DAOs and NFTs. She concluded by saying that Near is committed to providing tools to create a simple, sustainable, and scalable Web3 world. So in summary, guys, I just wanted to go over this article. I thought it was very, very important just because this conference, if you're unfamiliar with it, there's a lot of big news that came out of it. So I definitely want to keep everyone up to date. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.